let's do that recap.
Previously on the Holy Trinity. 92th of summer, 12 p.m. The party readies to head out to the Ironside base, and we travel to Melody's shop to prepare. And the party is introduced to Elias, an older man that seems to have quite some magical knowledge. There they receive a potion from Melody, and Elias decides to join the group. As the group heads out of town, they run into Neil and inform him that they are about to conclude the deal. They decide to head through the woods looking for medicinal herbs along the way to the base. Gale finds 40 gold pieces of rare medicinal herbs. Fast forward to 8 p.m. Oh, I gotta turn this down. We're gonna turn that off real quick. So sorry.
It's
I got
okay.
feedback coming from the Twitch. 8 p.m. They finally arrive at the base. They decide they're the best way to attack, and they decide to just rush it from the south. Battle begin! During the battle, Ophelia has bit off more than she can chew and gets downed by an ogre. The rest of the party covers and wins. After defeating the small advance party, the Holy Trinity regroups in the trees, drags all the bodies in there with them. After discussing further plans, they decide to just rush the base and kill the remaining guards. Battle begin, V2. Party rushes the house. While Gale, Alduin, and Ophelia rush the front door, fighting off the captain, the rest of the party takes pot shots from the woodline. Ophelia rushes up the stairs to the second floor to fight all the archers. And then all the enemies surrender.
Didn't they start firing at you before you rushed? I seem to remember them seeing you.
Oh, they did see Matt, I think, when he dashed across the wood line.
Okay. Well, in any case, that's fine. Thank you for that recap. So it is currently the 92nd of summer at 9 in the evening. Kind of late. As you stated, you were able to cause everyone to surrender. So what does the group want to do? I think
Clank.
we had just finished the battle, right? Like literally
Yeah.
just as we stopped.
Yeah.
Okay. So one of them upstairs surrendered, and one of them is asleep for 8 rounds, which I think you tied him up.
Not yet, I think.
All right. Well, do you have rope, Ophelia, to tie him up?
I do not. I go, Clank, come up here.
All right, because you have about 45 seconds before he wakes, so we'll just say Clank comes upstairs and ties him up using your rope. All right, so the battle, and I assume you tie up the other one who surrendered.
I'm trying to check. I think I have manacles that I would want to put them both in.
Oh, you do? Okay, you have 2 sets.
Yes, two
Alright.
sets of manacles.
Those are harder to break out of. Alright, so use manticles, increasing the DC of them slipping out.
And then I'm gonna turn to the party and say, should we gag them too so they can't yell?
Probably be a wise idea.
They don't call me Clank for nothing.
I'd also like to investigate the bodies and see what they have on them inside the house.
Eldon would like to join in with Ophelia too.
All right.
I'll gag them.
So there are, I think, 3 that you took out. They have the normal armaments, which is a longbow, arrows, chain armor, shield, sword. The captain, I believe, has half plate, and he has a great sword. You would also find they have some gold on them. I assume you're looting the prisoners as well.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to
And disarming them.
Real quick. I
Let
think I can use half plate.
me check my notes for something.
Yeah, I can use half plate. I just don't like things that give me disadvantage on stuff.
Oh. Give me a D10 roll, someone.
Got you.
He needs to show off he has finally access.
Yeah,
He can roll again. 6.
that's 6.
Alright, so...
Ooh, I like this music. It's very Ravenloft-esque.
Reminds me of Castlevania.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Alright, didn't do what I hoped. You would find they have 40 gold pieces among them. Most of it the captain is holding, but the others have some gold here and there. So who's taking it, or are you putting it in the treasury?
I'm gonna take it and split it between the party members and throw each of them. What is that? 6 divided by 4? I'm real good at fucking math. 6 pieces. 6 pieces apiece and 4 extra. I'm gonna put the 4 in the treasury. I give to Clank just to store in the treasury and give everybody else 6 gold pieces.
Okay, so you all gain 6 gold pieces.
Woo! The captain we killed, correct?
Yes, and you would notice that his armor in particular has a very nifty-looking insignia on it. It looks like waves crashing against a shield.
That's the Iron Tide symbol, guys.
Yeah, I remember Cam.
Eldwin's face was a little
What?
concerned seeing the insignia.
I want to call over Fiona and Frank and start loading up all the armor and everything that we collected to take back to the town to sell.
I'm gonna start stripping the captain and try to salvage the armor for myself.
Okay. You want to take his plate, you said? His half plate?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can take it off him. It just takes a little while.
Yeah.
So...
it'll serve me well as something to protect me being I need to be able to be hard to hit, so...
you would have also noticed that there are some things inside the house. It's been about, at this point, 10 minutes since the battle ended. You've stripped the armor and searched.
Will the guy wake up?
No, the guy's still... Oh, well, the one who had the sleep spell, yeah, he woke up a while ago, so he's just tied up.
And I'll go
We
in
collectively search the house.
Yep. Well, I'm taking all the stuff off the captain. I will then go and help search the house.
So, there's a couple of different rooms in this old cabin. One of which is a table with several, looks like piles of paper on it. There may have been correspondence between someone known as Captain Graves and War Chief Orchard. It looks like Graves may have been sending, at least according to the messages that he received from Orchard, sending reports to Orchard, and Orchard had been telling him to keep the pressure on, basically. That we have to make sure that Blackwater is not prepared for when we strike.
Graves is the captain, right?
You'd think so.
Yeah.
We have heard his name before.
We'll then take the papers as evidence, just in case.
Alright. Underneath those, it looks like there is a map. The map is kind of crude. It looks like a map of this area, but maybe a lot larger. Survival might reveal something, or investigation.
Eldwin will roll for survival.
Okay. So, Eldwin, do you have exhaustion?
Nope. I have no points in exhaustion.
Alright. I have to remember to ask that, because I always forget. So, looking over this map, it seems to be in some sort of code. You're not completely sure how to read it.
I just shout out to the group. Does anybody know how to read this?
I'd love to hop over and check it out.
Is it in goblin or is it like actual code?
It looks like the landmarks are a little bit weird, so you're not sure what it's trying to point to with some of these landmarks that you'd follow.
I would love to look at it.
And yeah, I'll present the map to Clank.
Okay.
And I'd also ask about the papers. Can I look at papers?
We
Two?
already did.
Yeah, you mean the correspondences? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
There's quite a few of them. Looks like they may have been here for a while. Oh, other than that, you would see there is a chest in here.
I'll go check it out, I
Let's
guess.
go open it up.
Yes, please.
Let's go check the chest.
The chest is locked. Actually, a pretty good padlock to it. DC'd probably be 15 to Thieves' Tool it.
I have thieves' tools.
You want to try first?
I praise
I'll-
Paylor and ask him to give guidance to Gale that he might open the lock more successfully.
Okay.
So guidance. All right. All right. Thieves' tool. Use tool. 20 plus proficiency. Dexterity. And I'm not using the right dice anyways. Fuck the dice. So total of 10.
Yeah, you're unable to get this open.
Yep.
Cool.
Because I'm using the
I'd
wrong
hop
dice.
over and I would want to try.
Are
I
you
Also,
Yep. After you.
are you
I
all
also
inside the house right now?
yes.
I would be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I assume the prisoners are still inside the house. I was playing with them.
Oh, and Elias would look pretty wounded right now, just FYI. I think you all look very wounded. Or
Yep.
some of you do.
We need a rest, but I think you said after we take a rest, that's when we have to figure out all of our new options.
What do you mean? If you level up, you would level up on a long rest.
All right.
But short rests can be used to recover hit die or recover HP and other powers if you have classes that benefit from a short rest.
Cool. Am I able to try picking that lock?
You can certainly try. Are you
Paylor
getting
grants him
any?
guidance?
Okay, yep. So you gain
I'm gonna use
guidance.
a Kenku recall to give myself advantage.
Okay.
And this is these tools. Dex or int?
You could probably use either.
Let me make sure I choose this. Cool. Sweet.
Okay, and you said you had advantage?
Yeah.
Okay, so you recall a previous lock that was much like this one, and you were able to figure it out. The lock would open, and there are a couple of things inside.
Good job, Clank.
Doesn't work.
I'll pat Clank on the back. That's a good one.
I kind of reach beneath his feathers and give him a little scratch.
So it looks like there are quite a bit of coins in here, along with several very fancy looking dresses, pieces of jewelry. You would guess this might be a haul that the group or that the bandits had from looting a bunch of the nearby farms. I'll go ahead and paste in the chat what you find.
Great.
Sweet.
There would also
That's
be
quite a bit.
3 potions in there. and 1 scroll. I'm gonna make sure I put this in.
Ooh.
Mark my
Doubt,
notes
you
that you
look
got
at
these.
scroll.
I think maybe when we get back, we wait and find out what the scroll work says on some of these items, and maybe we can figure out who might best use these.
Is there a way I can tell what the scroll is without identifying?
You can read it.
Alright, I will try.
Alright,
Don't read
so
a scroll in an enclosed space.
the scroll is written in common.
Alright, cool.
It is... it is actually a scroll of protection from fey creatures.
Huh.
That's offensive.
Is that on all of them?
What do you mean?
You said it's like a copper ring inlaid with gold scroll work. Plate inlaid with scroll work.
No, that's just the design of the copper ring. The scroll is the scroll is something separate.
So does the
Scroll work just
look at
means
their
like
press
there's etchings on the ring, I believe.
did they mean? Can I ask? Do they mean anything
On the ring?
on any of the items? The scroll work.
They just look like designs to you. History might tell you more about them.
I can try.
I'm pretty good at history.
Nope.
No,
Oh, wait,
they don't mean much to you,
Okay.
but they're pretty.
How
I'm not-
pretty is that coat? I'm intrigued.
The cloth gown?
The coat.
Cloth coat.
Also, I just put the distribution of coin in the chat.
Which coat am I looking at?
Thanks, Gail.
Oh, cloth threaded with dry silk. I mean, it looks pretty. It looks like it was made by a very talented, what's it called? Cloth worker, whatever that would be.
A tailor?
Tailor, yeah. Duh. Tailor. And you do think it would probably be worth about 25 gold pieces sold to the right person.
All right. Well, I think we just load this up and take this back too, right?
But yeah, it would also be a
Anybody
very
wants anything?
fancy cloth coat.
Oh, where did we put Frank and the other one?
Hiding in the woods back. I kind of already went and grabbed them, so they should be like outside.
Yeah, you would guess that these clothes were probably looted from some richer farmer that they got to.
I'll take a few pieces of the jewelry.
What are you doing with all this treasure, by the way? Or did you already split it?
I split the coin. I figured we put everything else in the bag of holding.
Okay. Make sure you all get your coin that was listed in chat.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, who's taking the unidentified potions?
I'll take one for fun.
I will. What do they look like? They're like the colors of each.
It looks like they're unmarked. You don't think that these guys brewed them. You would bet they probably looted them from somewhere. But yeah, they're basically just clear liquids in glass vials. The worst kind of potions.
Could I make a? Could I make an alchemist check?
You can. With 10 minutes, you can identify a potion.
If he's gonna do that, I would love to.
Same as with the identify spell.
Do we
How about-
have?
How about you guys give me the potions and you start interrogating the guys, and while you do that, I can try to identify all these potions.
Glad.
Is there another room?
Well, this is pretty much the big items you found in the house. So there was the the correspondence between Captain Graves and Orcard, which you said you took, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And there's the I don't want to say secret map, but the map that is encoded.
Cool. If he's gonna spend 10 minutes identifying that, I'd want to spend 10 minutes casting detect magic to see if any of these other things are magic.
Okay.
So I'll take a half hour to identify the 3 potions.
Sure. So
And then I would, with the extra time, I'd want to look at the map and try to figure it out.
So the
Sorry.
first potion, you don't recognize it. Do you have herbalism?
Yes, I do.
So you're guessing it's a healing potion because you would use herbalist tools to identify a healing potion, and this one, yeah, does not seem to work well. Well, I guess since you have both, I'll say you know it's a potion of healing, a common one. You could have done tests for both the herbalist and the alchemy kits.
So 1 potion of healing. All right. Next one.
All right. The second potion. You discover is a potion of water breathing. A useful find.
That one is actually useful.
Hopefully there are no low water levels.
That's actually a really good find for anything that may be coming up later. So, all right. And what is the last one?
At the half-hour mark, the third potion is a second potion of healing.
Okay, sweet.
Okay. Clank, you said you were trying to identify what's going on with the map.
That, and I wanted to cast detect magic to see if any of these other things had any magic in them.
Do you have exhaustion?
I do not.
Okay.
I'm close.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check. Okay. So you actually managed to figure it out. Though you don't have much. Do you have survival knowledge or training?
I do not have training
So-
in survival.
Give me someone give me another survival check. This time with advantage. As,
Eldwin, you help?
Certainly. Let me take a look, and then I'll roll for survival. Hey, look at that.
So, Clank kind of identifies some of the things that you were unsure of on the map, and you think you know that it's pointing to an area which is not close by. It looks like you would wager it's about a 3-day journey from here. Kind of in this area, in the plains. This might be their hideout.
Yeah, Eldo just look at maps, just point out to where you referenced that I discovered. Right there. This could be where they're hiding.
We must tell the party. But maybe we hold information close in party.
Agree.
No one else needs to know.
It'd be best to keep this between all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Our contract with Cithra was just for the base, so we don't have to explain any of this unless we have benefit to doing so.
True.
So as for the detect magic, and if you do this, you would interrupt your rest because casting detect magic is considered a strenuous action.
And we're resting right now.
Well, you've spent about half an
30
hour
minutes.
kind of just hanging out.
Then I
so
guess
that-
I'm not going to. We have it
Would
all
that-
in the bag. We can do it later.
Would that have counted as a short rest then?
Not yet. You're about 30 minutes
Okay.
into one.
All right.
So no one's done anything strenuous yet. So, but yeah, casting a spell is considered strenuous.
Yeah. Did not think about that. Thank you.
Do you want to interrogate the guys here, or should we transport them back before we set up camp for the night and interrogate them tonight?
Do you have a place where blood is not the problem?
I think
Blood?
outside.
What do you mean blood?
Eldwin just kind of looks shocked at that comment.
I mean, it can get a little messy.
This isn't. Well, would that interrupt arrest if we interrogated? Or no?
I mean, if you're just asking them questions, then probably not.
Okay, then I don't see why not now.
Yeah, let's just get it over with now. That way, if anything does happen on the road, we didn't miss an opportunity.
Before
Don't forget
we
this-
interrogate, we should think about what information we want from them.
Well, that's a good
Well-
idea. We can brainstorm. Okay, what do we want? What do we want to know?
Who hired them?
Who hired
Why they're
them?
attacking? Why
think
they're
we
trying
already
to
know
stop
why.
Blackwater?
Aren't they, because Blackwater stole something from them, they're trying to get it back?
Is that the
Specifically,
only reason?
I don't know, maybe, or something else.
Are you talking in front of them or kind of off to the side?
Off to the side.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in a different room.
Okay.
But Clank will go hop into their room and watch them. Suspiciously.
Well, let's ask them what the location is exactly, see if it actually is their base or just something else. Should be one of the questions.
this time I want to fit into the half plate.
You're gonna put the armor on?
Yeah.
All right.
So, who hired them? Why? Are they doing this? Where's their hideout? What else?
Who's
There.
Hadrox?
2.
What are their future plans? And who we
These are
can
all
talk
good
to?
questions.
So good.
If there's anything else in this house, maybe there's a secret message or something. Who knows?
Oh, I didn't realize half plate was medium armor. For some reason, I thought it was heavy. Interesting.
Yeah, that's what I had to check myself.
Does he have half plate? Yeah, he does. Okay. Sorry, just double checking.
All good.
All right. So
My
you,
AC is now 19.
well, it's probably going to come in handy. But you,
Yeah.
19 club.
but you do have the Iron Tide insignia on your armor.
I'm gonna get that situated once we get back into town.
All right. So you go into the room to interrogate them now.
That is everyone else. Would suck at interrogations. I
Yeah.
can just stand there and look menacing.
All right. So you go into the room with them. One of them says, "You would be wise to just release us and leave this place." In common.
Big talk from someone.
It
who's
would have
tied
been
up
wise to
underground.
not attack the town and the villages and the farms.
He doesn't really reply. He's like, "What do you want with us?"
Eldwin would just reply, kneeling down to him. A couple of questions.
He just growls. What do you want to know?
We want to know a lot. Who are you?
He seems kind of surprised. He says, "You want our names?"
Yes. Names, rank, unit.
He says, "We are soldiers of the Iron Tide. We are, I don't know what rank they'd be." He says, "We are soldiers of the Iron Tide. We fight under
You are too
Captain
embarrassed to
Graves,
have rank.
or at least we did."
Why are you
Captain
fighting?
Graves?
He says, "Why are we fighting?" He says, "I follow orders. Our group was sent here to siege the town and disrupt things." He says, "I am not given overall plans for what we are going to do next or what the overall goal was." He says, "Why did you come here and get in our way? You don't look like farmers. What's this? What's this any of your business? Are you mercenaries?"
Are you mercenaries?
He says, "No.
We help town. Innocent people get hurt. You hurt innocent people. We know like that." And Clink gives him an evil eye.
And Elduin kind of like holds his axe up to him. It's like, and there are consequences to hurting innocent people.
Give me an intimidate check with advantage."
Oh boy.
He says, "Look, I will tell you whatever you want. Just release us. We will leave this place. We have no wish to continue fighting any of you. You've won the battle fair and square, but to kill prisoners, it's distasteful."
Oh, we're not gonna kill you, don't worry.
I'm surprised you have a sense of honor inside of you.
He
You
says,
say you fight under Captain Graves. We heard his name a few times. Who is he?
he motions to the corpse near the door. The
Ah,
one that's no longer wearing the plate or half plate.
It's the plate that
Ah.
I'm wearing
Whoop.
now.
he probably would have done good to wear armor in battle. Maybe he's not dead then.
He says, "Your
My friend,
friend
that's a
took
good
his armor."
Quite a snug fit, but it'll do.
Who's War Chief Okard?
He says, "Orkar is the leader of the Iron Tide. He is the one that brought us here."
If we wanted to arrange a meeting to find out why he's attacking these innocent people, do you know how we can get a hold of him? And if you're possibly able to lead us, we could work in exchange for your freedom then.
Give me a persuasion check. He says, "You
We
don't
have-
need to arrange a meeting. I can tell you why the attack happened, but we wish to be set free." He says, "The young one here is new to battle. He doesn't deserve to die. At least set him free, if not myself as well." And the
Well, if you
other,
guys aren't, we're not going to kill you. We might just take you back to town and have you pay atonement for your crimes there in the barracks.
if the people of Chaur get their hands on us, we're as good as dead. I'd rather you just kill me than sentence me to a week in jail than a hanging.
Oh, but that's so
Oh,
fun.
I'm working on the hanging. We're not going to have you get hanged, okay?
You don't like a trial? The drama of it? It'd be fun.
This is trial. Do border towns like yours have trials for people like us? I doubt they
you
would
don't
bother.
know who we are.
Oh, we definitely
You
do.
don't know who we are. You know.
How would you feel? How would you
Chaur.
feel to a year of hard labor and spending the rest of your life for atoning for your crime, as compared to just being dead?
I'd rather be dead than a slave.
I kind of agree with
Even
him.
if it's a slave for just a short time?
Says, "You said the rest of my life paying for my crime."
What if it was only a year? We can let a trial decide for how long.
I feel like we probably just kill them.
What are you killing them?
He says, as I said, we can give you information if you agree to let us free. If you wish to march us back to Chaur to be put up for crimes, then I have no wish to speak anymore.
How do we know you won't just go back to your leaders and tell them?
He says, you don't know, but even if we do, at least you'll have your information. Plus, how would we find our way anywhere? Neither of us are scouts. What would we just walk into the open plain? I mean,
You must know.
He says we might die as it is just trying to get from here to someplace where we can get food.
Well, there's
Those
a
are
map.
What if I can guarantee the kids' freedom, but not yours? Would you talk then?
Give me a persuasion check. He looks back at the other one who looks way more scared and says, I suppose
18.
if
Look at the group.
if
Would
you
you guys be
agree
okay with that?
to let him go, then yes, I will be brought back before your town and face the justice that you feel is right.
What if we escort you back to your base? And, well, I guess I would look at the party first. Do we want to talk with Orcard and other
I think
leaders?
we do. What if we
Or
just send a
do we
message
want
back
to
to
just
the young
kill
ones?
them all?
We could just give
Send the young one with a message saying that we want an accord. But us physically meeting him on our lonesome, that's risky.
All exhausted.
Yeah.
It was a tiring battle.
I say we set
Can
up
we
a
meet
meeting
neutral
somewhere.
in
Oh.
a few
Yes.
days?
And at this point, it would be about an hour. So if you want, you can spend one of your daily short rests to spend hit dice and regain abilities. I think you have 2 at this level because you have a +2 for your proficiency.
Plus,
So I don't know. Did you take any short rests today? I forget.
I don't think we have.
Okay.
We did a lot of traveling.
Yeah.
I
There
have
goes my
now
second hit die.
15 hit points.
Yeah. You can, and for those unfamiliar, you can spend as many hit dice as you want. You can keep spending hit dice, but remember, you only gain back, I think, 1 hit dice at a long rest.
Could I also use arcane recovery?
Yeah, I believe that's something you do as part of a short rest.
Yep.
You can use anything that would be done during a short rest or regained. So he says, very well. If you guarantee the safety of Alex, I shall answer your questions.
I'm fine with that.
I'm okay with letting the young one go.
He nods. He says,
Yeah. If party says so, I think we keep both safe and bring them back to Char, and then we set them free when they lead us to their.
he says, the deal would be you set him free now, and
Yes,
you
we can
take me
let him
back to
go
Char.
Yes, we'll let him go free now with an accord to send to Okard.
We write note
And
for him,
You're
Carrie.
right. Yes.
What should
we
note
want to
say?
meet somewhere neutral. I doubt going straight to their lair is a good idea.
What about the farm that we had that first battle at?
He says, I
That
will
could
say
probably
that
work.
Orcard most likely will not want to meet with you after the other human betrayed him.
Whoa,
I
who
look
human
down-
here?
I look down at the
Yeah,
young one and I go, "What's your name?"
Alex.
Who's
Alex,
this other
I hope-
human?
He says, I don't know his name. Someone from Chaur.
Blackheart?
What did he look like?
I never met him. I just knew that's what we came here for. The behest of some human who is going to pay us well for work.
I hope you guys can both understand that even us keeping you alive. We do not want to start a war. We do not want to have any issues. We didn't even want to kill your friends. We were only forced to do this because of the crimes being committed in the area. I think you can understand we have to protect our people. So,
Alex,
Alex, if you can go back
Alex
and
would
explain.
would say, wasn't it an elf he was meeting? He says, I thought it was a human. I never saw either of them. Someone from this area hired us to be here. That's why our army originally came. But we were not treated the way we should have been. And that is what caused the attacks to happen. He says one of your people stole from us and did not pay us what we were promised.
Oh, that's awful. I'm so sorry. But you know, that's not an excuse to kill innocent lives, which is why we have to take the steps we have to take.
I mean, that sounds like they're not really innocent anymore.
He says exactly. These
What did the farmers have to do with anything?
civilians are an unfortunate casualty of war, but a necessary one sometimes.
Well, that's what we're trying to stop is a war. I cannot see anybody else being slain for meaningless reasons.
Is there anything else you needed from me? Or
One
will you
second.
now release Alex as promised?
1 second. And
Hank, can you pull out the map?
we keep no.
I want to ask you.
I hold out a letter to the rest of the party
Okay.
and try to see if they want to add anything to it or if that works.
I assume that's the letter in chat.
Yeah.
Well, it might not be a human. It might be an elf, apparently. So maybe change that to someone,
Yeah, we'll have to edit that part.
but not
Okay.
all. Just one.
Yeah, don't throw me in there.
Also, do we have the how much? Do you know how much you guys were promised, money-wise?
Plank, can you add this to the chat as well? Or this to the letter?
Yes.
Oh, Clank, you're no
Uh,
longer near death, by the way. Neither are you,
Oh,
Elias.
My bad.
Although Elias, you would still be wounded. Just because no one can actually see your health totals but you. So it's good to keep them so people know what your condition is. But go ahead, sorry.
Go.
Cool. We add anything else? Bell? Gale?
I think it's
Alfie?
fine as is. Just need to
Elias?
make the one.
Just 1 second. I'm gonna bonus action telepathic speech to the older one.
Nice.
Okay. They can't. Don't freak out. I can talk. It's fine.
He starts looking around.
You know, fake creature to fake creature. I don't know what you are. You kind of seem vague. What the fuck is going on? Like, can I help you? Can I get you out of here? Just tell me what I need to know so that I can help you out. Because, like, I don't want to be, like, a bad person, but I can be a little bit of a bad person.
Give me a persuasion attempt. Oh, and could you link the ability you used for the telekinesis? Okay. He would say, I've done what you want, as he kind of looks around. What more do you want from me?
I mean, is that all you know? Do you know how much money you needed? Is this, like, a really the best way to get payment from this bullshit?
He says, I do not, and he's talking out loud, by the way. He says, I do not handle the payments. I am a soldier. We are taken care of by our war chiefs and captains. They arrange the money and what our mercenary group does. I don't know if this is the best way of getting money, but someone promised us gold in this town.
Okay, someone did. Alright, well, I hope your trial is very interesting. The kid will probably die from exposure, and that's okay. He has a chance.
He says, that's all I've asked for. Now he kind of looks at the group and he says, now, release the young one. I've done what you want.
Flank, can you please give me 3 days of rations for food?
I will reach into the bag of holding and pull out 3 days of rations.
I'm gonna
I
cast
go up
Master
to-
Newt on the young guy. I'm just
Say
kidding.
I go up to Elix and I go, here you go for your travels. I pray that you make it safe because I wish for peace between us as I untie him.
And
he
I
would
will-
say to him, does anyone speak Goblinoid?
I do.
So he would say in Goblinoid, do not head back to the camp. Go south along the road and try to make your way to the city, south of Chaur. The roads will show you the way. If you go into the wilderness, you'll die for sure. And the young one just nods. And if you untie him, he will take the food and kind of nod to you.
friend, you can follow us. as
Wish you the
well.
best.
We can keep you safe.
He says, I can find my way. Thank you for honoring the deal. And he's going to head out if no one's stopping him.
As he's leaving, can I say in his head, watch your back?
What the hell? As he's looking around. And he just starts running. And disappearing into the trees. Thank you. I did not expect you to honor the deal. I'm glad you did. He says, I'm fully intending to go back with you. So,
Let's go.
whenever you wish to leave. I'm a bit wounded still. If you wish to give me some time to recuperate, might make the trip easier.
Yes, that sounds easier. Make sure you're in good health. Can I go over and like do any medicine check on him, see if he needs anything, or?
Yeah, I'll whisper you his health. He looks a little tired, but doesn't look wounded.
Okay. I look at him. I go, okay. You're not that bad off. All right.
In fact,
So I
maybe
check
we
over
should
his wounds.
maybe we should rest the night here just to give us some more energy for the travels. There are bears and things in the woods.
I don't recommend that.
Well, it is also late
I'm
evening,
gonna-
and if we do get attacked, we have a better chance of holding up from here and
Yeah,
shooting
I'm
off
gonna-
the second floor
Can
than we
I
do wild.
ask this dude? Well, your friends, are they going to come attack us?
What friends? You've killed everyone.
Oh, I know how big your army is. I know you know alone. I know you have friends nearby. Are they checking on you?
He says, "There's no one left at the camp here. You've killed everyone who was watching this area."
Can I insight that?
Yep. Go ahead and give me an insight check. You're not sure. You don't get much of a reading off that.
Cool.
But anyone else is welcome to insight him as well.
Please.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Crit.
Shit.
Crit.
Elias
fail.
is still looking out the window, giggling at the hobgoblin running away. He's like, "Wait, what are we doing?"
I'm not rolling well tonight.
So Thal, you don't believe him. You think he's lying.
Oh, really? I'm going to go up to him and whack him with my staff out on the head.
Oh, like
Like a
Hal, what the hell?
baseball,
damaging him or just like.
knock him out. Try to.
All right. Give me a, I guess, damage roll with your. Do you have a quarterstaff or what do you have?
Yeah. Quarterstaff.
Or do you have a staff implement?
No, I just have a quarterstaff.
All right. So you smack him for a D6 plus strength, I guess.
It says one-handed D6, two-handed 1D8.
All right. So a D8 plus strength.
All right. 5.
Oh,
0, so
so
5.
he is badly wounded, bleeding from his head now. He's like, "Wah, why?"
I don't
Hal,
believe
what the
you.
hell?
He's lying.
Or actually,
I
he's
know
near
it.
death. He's not badly wounded.
I look at him, I go, why would you lie to us?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
Eldon will just start to go up to his axe and be like, "Start talking."
And Clank is gonna, or no, I don't have guidance. Just kidding.
Actually, I'll go down near to his level. I'd be like, we were lying too. We have men coming here right now. So if you don't tell us what it like the truth, then we will kill you.
Give me an intimidate.
That was crap.
With I'll say with
15.
advantage.
Oh, 17.
It is
So-
my specialty to track down things like you. I can just as easily find a young one and slay him.
So he kind of has blood dripping down his face at this point from being stabbed in the head. He says, "Fine. Yes, there are war parties coming. We have orc hunters who will be back any moment."
I just stand
Alright.
up and look at the rest
Well.
of them like I told you so.
Let's go through the woods then, huh?
Let's toss him on Fred's back.
Frank?
Frank.
Yeah.
Frank.
Well, we don't want him to slow down the donkey. Can we just kill him? Oops, shit.
No, we're taking him. You can't kill him.
Why not?
He has to go back to town.
We kill him now. We end his suffering.
Just
Don't you
do what
want
you
him
want. We gotta
suffer
go
more?
now. We gotta go now.
I mean, I guess.
Make him
Says-
suffer for his crimes and atone.
The crow is
And,
correct. Do me the honor and just put me down.
While this is going on, I'll send my raven up to the sky and like I guess circle around to.
What is your passive perception, Clank?
Oh, terrible. 10, I believe. 10, yes.
All right. So you go outside. Give me initiative rolls.
God,
Yeah.
damn it.
Oh dear.
That's
I
not good.
only have a little HP.
This is why you never spare anyone. They're all evil.
Don't fuck me. There we go.
Wow, this is actually really good rolls.
Come outside.
Oh, I'll take
Alright.
the worst one with head.
So one moment. So you hear a rustling in the bush as you step outside. Unfortunately, it is too late, and I believe you are surprised. So,
Oh no.
This is
like
I am very glad I decided to take care and put on the new armor because I knew something like this was gonna happen.
Elias, you would hear a yell outside. Are you immune to surprise? Or
No.
okay, so you are surprised for your round. a figure comes out of the trees nearby. As Clank is walking outside. 5, 10. And you all would hear the yelling as he charges at Clank. And he does have enough movement to get there. Bringing an axe at you. Oh, geez. All right. Well,
Wow.
That sucks.
that's not good.
Well, Clank's down.
You are down.
Holy shit.
Luckily not dead, as you're just taken completely by surprise. You managed to move enough that the axe does not strike you fatally. But you're definitely down.
Barely. Y'all will hear a squawk.
Elduin, are you immune to surprise?
Nope, I am not.
Okay. Thal, I assume you're not?
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't
Okay.
think any of us are.
You would hear something being yelled in Orcish as another one comes running out of the trees. They're inside. The bodies, well, I guess he would mention the bodies at this point. 30. He is going to use aggressive to charge through the door, and odd or even, Gale. It's going to attack you or Elias.
I like odd.
Like those odds. You are incorrect, and he goes for you.
Well, seeing that I have more health, I believe I'd be fine. 19 matches.
All right, so that is going to hit unless anyone has a reaction they can do. And you are struck for 12 slashing. Oof.
Jesus Christ.
Clank is surprised.
And he's dead.
Oh yeah, Clank, you're unconscious, so give me a whispered death save. Because even though you're surprised, you would still roll that. Okay. I'll go ahead and mark appropriately. So this guy comes running out, and he is going to throw a javelin at Thal.
Oh.
Nope. That would stick to the wall here. So he curses. Let's see. That guy went. That guy went. Ophelia's surprised. From the south, another guy comes charging out of the brush. He's going to throw a javelin at Ophelia because he doesn't think he can get through the window this turn. Ooh, 19 with your cover.
That's matched, yeah.
Okay, so you are struck for 7 piercing. And they all have great axes. So let me just mark them appropriately. The ones who threw the javelins took those off their back, and their one used one free hand to throw. So great axe, and great axe. All right, that is it for the orcs. New round, Elias. What are you gonna do? And Gale does look near death, even though he's not marked.
Okay. Well, I have no spells. So, Elias is going to freak out about the orc showing up and
What the?
conjure up some snowflakes and just blow them in his face and cast Mind Sliver.
All right.
Is a DC.
That's this guy,
15.
right?
Yep.
All right. He will attempt to resist. In save.
But he's stupid.
He will not, so he takes 6 points psychic damage. Doesn't look wounded yet, but looks very angry at you.
And bonus action, I will telepathic speech to Ophelia and say, "Hey, you're a holy person, right? Could you heal Clank or myself? Thanks." And I'll end my turn.
I reply back or no?
You can telepathically, yes.
He yells, "Surrender or I kill the bird," and readies an action. Gale.
Oh shit.
I am going to. I'm gonna chug a potion.
Okay, that will be an action.
Yep.
Okay, so you pull a potion off your belt, quickly unstopping it and quaff it with your free hand.
Get 8 points of healing back.
Nice. You feel much better, though still wounded, not near death anymore.
Yeah. Plus 8. Then I'm going to bonus action. What can I do? Yeah, Blessing of the Raven Queen. Move back to here.
He will get an... Oh, you're doing the teleport? Go ahead, link it.
Yep. There you go.
Alright, so... You, yeah, you suddenly step into darkness, reappearing 30 feet away.
And I will pull out my sword.
Okay, you draw your weapon. Elduin.
Alright, so, I'm gonna move, he's gonna move down here, and am I able to charge at this orc here?
Which one?
This one, the one that's like right in front of me in the house. Yeah, that one.
I mean, you can attack him. What do you mean, charge him?
As a yeah, can I charge at him to like push him outside?
I mean, you can. I think it's. I forget what the action's called. You can do a push.
Shove.
Oh, yeah, you
Like a
can.
grapple?
You can shove him. I think you could shove him up to 10 feet or shove him to knock him prone. You just have to defeat him in a skill contest.
In that case, I'm gonna go up to him and I'm going to shove the orc.
Alright, I assume you're going to use strength.
Yep.
Why are you shoving him, by the way? Are you just trying to get him off your ally, or what are you trying to do exactly?
I'm just trying to get him off my ally. That's all.
Okay. Give me athletics. And
Right.
he is going to use athletics to try to stop you.
Nice.
He would fail,
Haha.
so he goes
Wow.
flying back 10 feet.
Right.
So that was your action.
All right. And I'm gonna use the rest of my move speed and just go outside and just yell out, "Your fight's with me."
Alright. Anything else?
That'll be it.
Thal.
All right. How much movement would it take to go upstairs?
Probably about 20 feet of movement to go up the stairs into the second floor.
And to get to the windows, like over here?
Yeah, it'd probably be another 10 feet, so probably your whole movement.
All right, I'll do that. I'll run up the stairs and then go to the high windows.
Alright,
And
so the closest one is probably here.
all right. I will try to. Well, let's try it again. want to cast sleep on these two guys. See if I can.
Nice.
Alright, so you chant, as a reaction, this guy hears you chanting and he brings his axe down on Clank.
Oh no! Sorry, Clank. I didn't know.
Oh, I don't think 12 would hit you.
Oh!
So luckily your armor protects you, and while that bruised you a bit, you don't suffer any cuts. So you cast sleep. Go ahead and link it. Click on the spell to cast it, not just the description.
Oh.
And it should minus
Holy
the
shit.
20. hit
20?
points.
alright. So
Hold on. Let me see. It's 20 feet cubed. I want to see if it can reach. Would that work?
sure.
All right.
So this guy, one guy falls asleep and falls prone, but that's it.
All right. I did something.
Magic user! He yells.
I'll just hide on the windows, and that's it.
You are out of movement, so unfortunately you have cover, but you're still in view.
Yeah.
All right, Plank. I need you to whisper. Or wait, no, sorry. This guy who you pushed. He is going to roar, swinging his axe at you. 15.
That will hit.
Alright, so you are cut for... Ooh, what a terrible roll. 4 slashing damage. You're not raging, right?
I'm out of rage, so
Ooh,
I'm just,
dangerous. Alright,
yep, a bad situation.
so that's it for him. Clank. Oh yeah, whisper me. Alright, so you know what you got. The orc is going to slumber. Ophelia.
Okay. I am. Yep.
Remember, moving
Alright,
through
yeah.
your allies is difficult terrain. So I don't think you have enough movement to get there. You could jump out the window. There is one here.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I'm fucking doing then to get to this spot right here.
Alright, so you spend 25 feet rushing and hopping through the window. Ooh. Because the door is here, and there's a window that was broken through here. You hop out.
And then I use a healing potion on Clank.
Alright, so you quickly go down on your knees, administering the healing potion as he's getting ready to swing again.
And then since I'm like hovering over him, I have like a reaction that I'll take the hit instead of Clank?
No, that's not really a thing unless you have some kind of ability. If you go on, well, you have enough movement too at this point. But if you go on Clank Square, you can give him cover if he's prone.
I think there's
I have
there's
5
a
feet
thing-
extra.
Yeah, but it's 10 feet to move onto a square because he's difficult terrain.
Damn it.
But go ahead and administer your potion.
Okay.
I think there's one thing some clerics can do called shared suffering, where you can take some of the damage.
I'm planning on using that already. I get it next level, honestly. I take half the damage.
Yeah,
So it's
that's probably your best bet
2d4.
instead of
I'm looking-
Captain Rogering.
Oh, I
onto
can't just
them.
click it. Sorry, I'm distracted.
2d4 plus
2d4
2.
plus.
So Clank, you are conscious with 7 hit points as you see the orc standing over you. This one goes. He is going to hurl a javelin up at Thal. Die, caster. 21.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
So 19 with the cover, but I think that still hits. 8 piercing, and he's going to move over to his buddy, looking like he's about to try to wake him up. New round, Elias.
Well, Can I get an angle on this guy?
Yeah, you can see him through the window.
Okay. Can I cast a ray of frost at him through the window?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So you would have to move up to the window to avoid having cover. But yeah, you absolutely can shoot a ray of frost out at him.
Can you move like 5 feet, like to get a shot, do something, and then move like 5 feet again? Can you split your movement up like
Yes,
that?
you can split your
Yeah.
attacks and movement.
Okay.
Yeah, 16 will strike him, as he's not very well armored.
Well,
Taking 1 cold, as you sort of tickle him with cold damage. That it for you?
I'm just gonna move this way. That'll be it.
Okay. The orc goes. He is not happy that you healed that guy. Clank is prone, so I think he's going to go for Clank. Oh, 24.
God damn.
Alright, so, but not a good hit. You managed to roll to the side a bit, only taking 5 slashing, putting you back to near death. That is it for him, Gale.
Is there a window next to me?
There is. There's one right here, so you can see out.
And then Eldoin's in front of the door, correct?
Yeah, the door is right here. There's another window here, window down here, one here.
Difficult terrain to hop through the window?
Yeah, extra 5 feet of movement.
Alright, so 10, 15, 20. Would it be... It would be 30 to be right here, right?
Yeah. Stepping over the body that's still laying there.
Yep. Then I'm gonna make an attack. Actually, I'm going to bonus action... Blood Curse of the Marked. Yes.
Go ahead and link it.
I gotta. Yep.
Not concentrating.
I gotta find the exact one. There you go. So I mark him, so he takes an extra D4 of necrotic damage whenever I attack him.
Okay.
And so I'm going to attack with my silver sword at him. That is a 12.
So activating, what does it mean activating a blood curse requires use of your blood maledict feature?
So if I wanted to amplify it, I could take a D4 worth of damage to gain advantage to attack. Otherwise, I just cast it on him very much like Hunter's Mark.
Well, there is an amplify section, but this seems like something else. Activating a blood curse. Is there... Can you link me your blood maledict feature? Just so let me get a better idea of how this class works.
Yep. There you go. A lot of reading.
Is that what? You have your fire sword still out, right?
Oh, okay. So it uses the blood maledict resource. How many blood maledicts do you have per short rest day? How does this work?
So I get one per short rest. Right.
Oh, okay. And you did a short rest. All right.
Yep.
I see. Kind of like yeah. Okay. So a short rest resource. Using a roll 20 sheet or beyond 20, right?
Yeah.
Make my life difficult. Okay. Sure. All right. So you use that ability. 12 is unfortunately not going to be enough. Their AC is not that low. Anything else?
I mean,
But
Then
he's
I will do an
marked.
offhand attack. I'll pull out a dagger and try to shank him.
Yeah. Alright, so you draw a dagger in your offhand, attempting to shank.
16.
That will indeed hit. So,
2d4. 3 points slashing, 2 points necrotic.
Okay, so he takes 5, becoming wounded. As you stab him in the side after he blocks your first one. Elduin.
Elduin's just gonna swing his axe at the guy.
Alright.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, no, he's gonna jump to the side as he's being stabbed by your ally. And that would miss.
Okay. Well, end my turn then.
Alright. Moliviusthal.
I almost got it.
You struggle with that one.
Molivius. I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on this guy trying to wake up the other dude.
Alright. Send some more necrotic energy out there.
Yep.
Yeah, 16 would hit. Oh. Or wait, yeah, necrotic. Alright, so he takes 2 points of damage as the wizards are tickling him with energy blasts.
Right.
Tickle you with the little icy fingers.
Yeah.
Right up the bumhole.
I am gonna.
give you a nice little prostate exam.
Ooh, that's a whole thing.
Wither his prostate with necrotic energy.
Holy shit.
Alright. What else you
Spot
doing?
G-spot is what he says.
Anything else, Thal?
I'm gonna move away from the window. Like, I guess.
Oh, that was weird.
Okay.
No, that was perfect.
Back over here.
Arc me in the butt.
The wounded one is going to... he's gonna go for you, Gale. You don't know when to quit. No, 21.
God damn.
Good rolls for them. So I assume that would strike, doing 10 points of slashing.
Yeah, baby.
Clank. Lots of people near death.
Are you near
Yay.
death right now, Gale?
I am at 1 hit point, baby.
They don't know what you're at. Shush.
On a scale of 1 to 22, I'm looking on the very, very, very low end.
Yeah, he looks near
Let's
death.
say that.
Cool.
Let me do this.
I'm going to stand up,
Okay.
which is 15 feet, and disengage, and squawk over there.
Alright, you back
That would
up
be my
squawking, ending your turn. The orc is still sleeping. Ophelia.
Can I see this guy down here?
Yeah, you can see him.
So I see him trying to wake up his buddy.
Looks like he's about to, yeah.
You know what? As I see him looking to do, all you guys hear is dong.
Alright. It looks like the roller might still be not working, so you will have to do a D12 roll.
Yeah.
Wisdom save. He would fail as necrotic energy flows over him.
Oops. Oops, I is.
He is extremely wounded as he is withered by your energy, but he is still alive. Kill her!
And then I just brace for the guy right in front of me, so I'm facing him here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
So he is going to kick his buddy using his action. Ugh. He's Wake up! He's going to go running this way. 5, 10, 15. Jumps through the window. 25, 30. Then he uses aggressive and yells, "Come here, nerd," as he rushes up to you, Thal.
I'm upstairs.
Oh, you're upstairs. "Come here, nerd," as he rushes up to your other wizard who's downstairs.
I'm not the nerd.
I thought they were both upstairs.
How dare you?
Yeah,
No, I'm definitely downstairs.
Yeah, he just shot
were?
from the
Okay.
window, yeah. Okay, new round, Elias. It looks like he's getting ready to swing his axe at you, but he also looks very wounded.
Right.
Fuck him up.
Mind sliver.
Fuck him up!
Fuck.
Ooh, alright, that's unfortunate, but would give him a minus D4. So, in save, he would take it as he starts bleeding from his nose, but he is still up. It's like 2 ones in a row you got. Anything else?
Just gonna bonus action telepathic to, can I see Olivius?
You know he ran upstairs.
Right, hey, help, please.
What?
Alright, the orc here is going to roar and swing at your healer.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Oh, not quite. 18, I believe, just misses you.
Yeah, it does.
As he steps here, ending his turn. Gale.
Hearing the one orc say, "You don't know when to quit," Gale's just gonna look at him in the eyes. Damn right, and chug another fucking healing potion. I stocked up on these plus the 2 that I found, so.
Alright, 2d4 plus 2 healing.
8 points.
Dude, good fucking rolls, man.
Alright, anything else?
Jesus.
Then I can't bonus action offhand attack because that has to be a
You have to attack.
thing. Then I'll just look to fucking Eldwin and I say, "You better fucking hit him."
Alright, are you moving anywhere?
I do have my last blessing, but I'd rather save that.
You could set up a flank.
Yeah, but then I'm in position against him. Actually, I won't have to waste the blessing if I just transition to right there, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, you just move there.
Yeah. Alright, and I'm still near death, correct? Because I'm under 11. Or
No,
under
you're,
half, my apologies.
so if you're at 1/4, you're near death. 1/4 or below, so you're just wounded.
And 1/2 is wounded, right?
1/2 or below is wounded, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I will switch that. So, Eldwin, you have fucking advantage.
Wow,
Don't fuck it up.
you have +2.
Oh, yeah. +2.
But, yeah, so he is distracted by the flank. Eldwin, what are you going to do?
I'm just gonna yell back to Gale, "What do you think I'm trying to do?" And then just
Then do it!
go for the orc again.
Oh! Alright, so you unfortunately trip as you're about to swing and completely fail to hit him. Anything else?
That'll be it.
Alright. Sal.
Well, hearing a message in my head, I guess I'll. At what point, like on the stairs, can I see the?
Oh, you would see him if you're on the top of the stairs. So you could, as you were
Okay.
going down, you'd see him.
All right, I'll go like poke my head out from the top of the stairs and shoot a chill touch at him.
Alright.
All right,
13 would just hit.
awesome.
Oh, thank God.
6.
Ugh. He is withered and goes down.
I give Elias a thumbs up, and I go. No, I just stick at the top of the stairs.
All right. The orc here. He's gonna go for you.
Really? After the easy target that hasn't hit him? Looks fucking clumsy
Well,
as fuck.
You look wounded, though. Yep, 22 is gonna strike you.
Oh god damn.
But
Fucking
4
Christ.
damage. So once again does not
I'm
just kind of.
still standing.
Now
better
you're-
than I ever did.
Now you're near death as you get clipped with the
Looking like a
axe.
true survivor.
Clank.
Feeling like a little kid.
Going to squawk again. And run 15 feet away, turn around, yell at Ophelia, Eldwin, and Gale, Doc, and throw acid on those two in front of them.
It's alright, you hurl an acid splash spell. First one would make it. Second one... 14 up. No, they both
Would
dodge
make
it. That's what you get for yelling at them to duck. Anything else?
And then I'll take my last 15 feet there.
Oh, this guy gets up. He's like, how many casters do they have? Arrgh. He growls, grabbing his axe with his item interaction. He's gonna rush up this way, using aggressive to cover the movement he lost getting up, and swing at Ophelia. Arrgh. Oh, 19, I think, gets you.
Yes, it does.
Ooh, 11 slashing will put
Ooh.
you down.
No.
He yells, keep fighting! We can win this! Ophelia, I need you to whisper me a death save. D20, not a D10.
Oh. Wait. Slash W GM. And then what?
Slash
20?
R space 1D20.
Slash R slash 1D.
Oh, slash R space 1D20.
Slash whisper GM. So wait, slash W space GM to get to you.
Yeah.
And then
Space slash
Slash
R
R.
space 1D20.
1D20. There was an error with the formula.
Try doing slash W space GM space and then just click the dice rolling button and see if that does it. No, it didn't work, but yeah, that also works if you do double brackets.
There should be 2 brackets at the end rather than 1.
So I forgot the brackets.
Yeah, those would
I'm gonna try this.
and there's no you can also make a macro for this. It's probably the easiest way. I'll just roll for you. Hang on.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure it out.
Alright.
I did it before.
There you go. That's what I rolled. So the orc is dead. New round, Elias. So the orc goes down as something upstairs blasts him. The hobgoblin would yell, "There are 2 more in here!
Oh,
They're
come on,
wizards!"
Man, that was going to get you out of here, fucking asshole.
him.
You know,
But
No,
he is still
no,
tied
no,
up.
Nah, just
Um,
kill him. He's a jackass.
He's not tied up.
gonna If I try and Ray Frost this guy, does he have cover?
No, because Ophelia's prone.
Perfect. All right. So Ray of Frost.
Alright, you fire a ray of frost at him, but nope, 7 is gonna miss.
All right, cool. And I'm gonna run upstairs.
Alright, you go upstairs. That is it for you. The orc here is going to go for your barbarian. Striking your barbarian. 7 slashing. That is it for him. Gale.
I'm gonna make one more attack, or I'm gonna make one attack against the orc in front of me.
Yeah. Alright.
Please. Fucking hell. Nope. Doesn't work.
That would actually hit. Because with the +2 from the flank, that would be exactly his AC.
Oh, sweet. So then 1d8 plus 5 is 8 plus the d4 from
Alright.
Budkirk.
So distracted
11.
by your barbarian, you stab him through. And he goes down.
Alright. And then I'm just gonna look at Elduin in Ophelia.
Damn you! He yells. This guy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give him a quick, like, I'm sorry, but I'm almost out. And then I'm just gonna fall back into darkness as I blessing my last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next to Clank, and then I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 extra steps.
All right.
That
There we
ends
go.
my turn.
Elduin.
I figured it out. It's /G roll or GR.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Okay. At this point, Elduin's just gonna grip his axe, knowing the situation he's in. It's like he'll just yell out, "I will die in honor of this day, fiend!" And he's just gonna attack this orc that across from him right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna mark that off.
Ooh, 12 would just miss. As he jumps back. He says, "You will have no such honor. You will be a slave to us." Anything else?
As a bonus action, actually, hold on a sec. Just give me a sec. Oh, never mind. Nope, that'll end my turn.
Molivius.
All right.
You are still upstairs.
Can I see this guy out the window?
If you go over to the edge of the house, yes.
Okay. What if I went upstairs and I know there's a window like right somewhere around here, right?
Yes.
Do I have enough room? If I had enough room to get there, could I see him then?
Yeah, if you go over to the window.
All right. I will run upstairs, go over to this window.
You're already upstairs.
Oh, run the rest of the way. I was up top.
Yeah.
Can
yeah, you run over to the window, and he would be. Looks like he's about to attack your barbarian.
Does he have any cover from Elduin?
Yeah, he would have. Well, you have high ground, so I'll say he does not.
All right, cool. I'm chill touching.
All right. Oh yeah, 24 will strike. Doing 3 necrotic. He growls. He says, "There are still enemies inside. What happened?"
I'll just wave to him. Hi, and just sit there.
Alright, that guy is dead. Clank.
I am going to run over here. I'm going
Yeah.
to yell, "Your father must be disappointed in you," and then throw acid on these two.
All right. That's mean. Yeah, the first one fails. And he is burned for 6 acid,
Why are you so mean, Clank?
which would wound him. The second one would make it, so he
Right.
takes nothing. Anything else?
I'm going to then say, "Uh-oh," and that'll be my turn.
He
I
is...
also wanted to yell, "Ophelia, hold strong."
So this guy charges Clank. Die! But you put your shield up, absorbing the axe hit. Ophelia, whisper me a death save.
Oh, sorry.
As you feel yourself being pulled towards your creator.
Towards Palor's light.
All right, go ahead and record what you got. New round, Elias.
Okay.
Yeah,
just
that
going
hit.
to mind spike this guy. Or mind sliver. Not mind spike, Chris. Well,
All right.
Haha.
Well, he would fail, so he takes 1 point of psychic damage, becoming further wounded. And he looks angrily at you. Just remind me that when he attacks, he gets minus 1d4. Or wait, no, that's saving throw. Never mind.
yeah, saving throw.
Okay.
Just gonna move over to this side.
So he is going to turn towards the barbarian and say, "Pathetic." 14, I believe, will strike you.
Yep.
But apparently he's kind of pathetic. He roars in frustration as you will not go down. Gale.
I'm gonna do something real fucking classy. I'm gonna pull out my crossbow, pull out a bolt and run it across my arm, and the entire front of the crossbow goes alight as I use my where the fuck is it? Crimson Right. So I gotta take 1d4. Yes! I rolled a 1.
All right, so
Damn
you
it.
take 1 point of damage.
Yep.
Go ahead and link the Crimson Right you use.
Crimson Right. It's fire damage, so the bolt in the front of the crossbow go on fire as I load it and I aim it towards this guy.
All right, you have a clear shot.
He's within range. I made sure. That is a 19 to hit.
Yes, he is struck by the bolt.
4 plus a total of 8 points of damage.
Nice.
4 piercing, 4 fire.
Oh!
Yes!
He is emulated as he goes down. Anything else?
I just load up another bolt and aim down the sights, and that is all I can do.
All right, Elduin.
All right. How's Ophelia looking right now?
She did.
If you can, stabilize her.
She is bleeding out. Do you have medicine? You can use a medicine check to assess how many successes and failures she's had, if you want to do a bonus action. But I don't think you are proficient, so you would just know she looks like she's dying.
Okay. There's okay. I just kind of like kneel down to her and say, "I'm sorry," and then go over difficult terrain. It's 10, then 15, 20, 25.
Sorry. All right, you rush up at that
And
guy.
I just shout out, "Tear, guide me," real
Alright.
loud, and I'm gonna use my
Clank.
reckless attack.
Are you prone, Clank?
Oh no, sorry.
Okay, I didn't think you
Forgot
were.
to take that off.
Alright, so you have advantage and flank, so +2 and advantage. Yep, 24 will
Yes.
definitely hit.
Yes.
Why weren't you using that earlier?
I use
Because it gives advantage.
it gives advantage against me.
Anyways.
Alright, well, that would end the battle, except we do have someone dying, so I'm going to stay in rounds for now. Val.
Cool.
I'm going to go back to the stairs. If I go to the tops of the stairs, can I see this guy? Like, can I look down?
Yeah, I mean, he's still tied up there.
Yeah, I'd like to use chill touch on him to finish him off. Screw that guy.
Alright, he is bound, so you have advantage.
23.
Yeah, 23 would strike. Yep, he is dead.
I was like, before I do it, like, hey, shouldn't have talked, and I just blasted him.
I die with honor. Alright, anything else?
Nope, I'm going to sit there.
Clank. Ophelia is still dying.
Cool. I'm gonna run over to Ophelia. Don't think I have any healing potions, but I do have a healer's kit, so I'm gonna use my healer's kit to stabilize Ophelia.
Alright, so she is stable, which will end the combat.
There you go.
Alright.
I had 2 successes. Don't worry.
Oh. Oh, good.
Nice.
Alright, so yeah, what's everyone gonna do?
I'm unconscious, right?
Guys, I think we need to get going.
Apparently they
Do I
did
get up
have
with-
hunters in the woods. It looks like these orcs have some meat with them, as well as their normal armaments.
Don't give a fuck. If we loot,
Yeah.
waste time that we need to get out of here with.
Do I get up with 1 HP or do I stay down?
You are out until you get healing.
I would try
Or-
to drag
Or
Ophelia.
1d4 hours pass.
I
yo.
am seeing her on the ground. I pull out my last healing potion.
Or
I'll
wait,
lift her up.
never mind, it's not 1d4 hours. That's only if you are unconscious with subdual. So you're just out until you get some healing, or until a day passes and you heal naturally.
Yeah, I have one last healing potion. So with that, I uncork it and put it into Ophelia's mouth.
Okay.
Oh my god, what happened?
You nearly died. More hunting parties are on the way. We need to get going now.
I agree. This
Oh, this is
definitely
exciting.
kind of fucked me up a little bit. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. I'm dragging you guys down.
You just see
She's
a
like
long
starts crying.
You just see a
She
long
starts-
gash on his arm.
You just hear, I'm so sorry. I'm like a burden to you guys. I'm so
No,
close. Thank
no,
you so
we're-
much.
we're-
Elias reaches
Otherwise-
out and just
Come on.
touches the tears as they fall, and just like looks at them quizzically. Why is water coming from your face?
I guess I'll roll for it. All right.
7.
Can we quickly loot the bodies and
No,
Take their
no.
shit.
Let's just get the
Just leave
fuck
'em?
out of here. Just leave
I
them
mean,
and let's get the fuck out
We
of here.
don't need them.
We
We don't
burn
need
house
them.
down? We
No.
burn fort down?
I mean, it's a
Um,
house.
No, that's
It's a house.
Go.
It's fine.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just
All
let's
right.
get out of here now. No
Please.
point.
Let's go.
All right.
Clank's gonna spit on them.
I climb on Fiona and I'm
Just
riding
all of
Fiona.
them. Clank's just spitting
I'm
on
fucking
everyone.
exhausted.
You're riding on Fiona? Oh, the
No.
donkey. Okay. Yeah, so you all exit this area. Going...
Should we
Are you trying
back to the
to...
village?
Yeah, it's about a 6 to 8 hour trip to get back to town. And it is
Can we
pretty late
stop?
right now.
Yeah, it's
Can
too
we
far.
stop at the other spot where we killed the advance party on the way out and loot them too?
No, we're not looting. We're just going.
Yeah, let's just get out of
Elduin,
here.
Well,
Elduin, you find safe place for us to camp? Or
Can
too
I make
far
a-
to get home?
Can I make a survival check for that?
yes.
I would-
So
Can
up
I
to two
help
of
him
you...
with that?
How far away from here are you getting before you try to look for a place to camp?
Let's go.
An hour?
No, more than that. Let's try like 3 hours.
3 hours,
It's
kind
9
of.
PM.
Yeah, that
It's
would
9
put you.
PM, so
That would put
that's
you
gonna
pretty
push-
late.
Oh, really? What about 2?
Yeah.
23 for Gale.
And you're
On
not
the survival.
exhausted, right?
No, I am not. I narrowly escaped dying a few times, so.
All right. So yeah, you said 2 hours away, so that's a couple of miles. Do you try? Well, I was gonna say, do you try to hide your tracks, but that would slow you down. You're pretty sure they don't have trackers, or at least not good ones. You hope. But it's about 11:10 p.m. when you find a pretty defendable spot, kind of in the brush in the woods. You think this'll... It's well hidden and it's pretty defensible.
Nice.
So you think this would be a good spot?
Okay.
Let's sleep. Fuck it.
The rest of you sleep. I'll stay up the majority. I only need the 4 hours. I'll keep an eye out.
We want food?
I'm famished.
All right.
How many
so-
rations do we have?
We have
We have
fire?
like 200. We have like 200 rations.
Do you?
I don't.
Just- It's just
Maybe not
all
that many.
chicken
We got
and a
a lot
biscuit.
though.
I know you
All
took a
just
bunch
chicken.
from one of the farms. So yeah, I was...
have 34 rations right now, but back at the base, I think we have a bunch more.
So go ahead and minus the rations for the group, which would, yeah, I guess each of you minus from your sheet 1 day of rations. As you eat, set camp, and go to bed. The forest is still dangerous, and the bandits might be out there. So let's see if you have any issues.
That sounds like manual dice.
That is manual
It is
dice.
manual dice. And they're metal as well. Actually, no,
Yeah.
those sounded like resin.
Yeah, it did.
All right. So I got your watch rotation. But you do manage to make through the night, so you get a long rest, and you would level up.
Yay.
Ray.
God.
Yes.
Second
So,
level spells.
Shit.
Yeah, me too.
I
I,
needed
get 10
that.
spells.
I needed
so
that
go
rest
ahead
so
and
fucking bad.
get your long rest. 1 level of exhaustion, 1 hit die back, and they level up. And of course, all your hit points recharge.
Blood Hunter Order. Order of the Mutant.
All right, I'm
Formulas.
going to say at least a 10-minute break to give you all some time on your level up.
Cool.
But the books are
All right.
shared, so you should be able to use Character Romancer to level up.
Potency.
Average HP,
We do average.
yes.
But I rolled the 7.
7.
Yeah, it's
try.
you can
Nice
always
try,
calculate
man.
your HP by your level. And that's kind of what I like about average.
Gale, you are alchemist. You have alchemist supplies, right?
I am up to 32 hit points now.
You're up. You have 32 hit points.
That's
The
insane.
Constitution buff, moving it over really fucking helped.
I'm at 27. Jesus.
Well, we know who our tank is. Hide behind Gale.
I can now switch out cantrips.
And we have the
is
same amount of
great.
AC now, so that's good.
Yeah. Though I'm not as stealthy anymore. I can't be the little roguey type anymore. That's purely Clank now.
I gotta choose my spells.
But yeah, now I have mutagens. Let's fucking go.
Right. Hold person. That's what I'm fucking going for. Enhance ability, hold person, spiritual weapon. Yeah. Aid and warding
Formulas. Definitely doing potency so I can get a +3 to my maximum strength score. Vermilion so I can get an extra blood maledict. Sagacity or Sagacity? Sagacity. How do you? I'm gonna say Sagacity. So I can increase my intelligence maximum by +3, and clarity, so I can increase my dexterity by +3.
I gotta see my cleric level.
What actually? Increase your speed by 10 feet. However, you have disadvantage on intelligence checks. Resistance to blood. What would be more good? Resistance to slashing. Resistance to fire.
Both are great options.
Yeah.
We come across a lot of slashing, so I'm gonna take. I mean, I can change these out.
Bludgeoning, if you can do bludgeoning, I feel like. Well, actually, there's a lot of swords that we're fighting right now, so.
Yeah, no, we're going up all against a lot of swords right now, so I'm thinking, more, going up against slashing. So shielded, resistance to slashing.
Spiritual weapon, it lasts for a whole fucking minute.
Yeah.
And I can attack 2 fucking people with it every turn. That's pretty fucking good.
So I like the formulas because they have they're interesting. So potency, your strength score and maximum increases by +3. However, you have disadvantage on dex saving throws. Vermilion, you get an extra use of your blood maledict. However, I have disadvantage on death saving throws. Shielded, resistance to slashing, vulnerability to bludgeoning.
Matt, where did you ask that question?
Clarity, dex and maximum
Discord.
increase by +3.
Which main chat?
Oh, that was yeah, that was in private message.
Oh.
But what y'all
go.
think any tools would be particularly useful?
What?
I think the jeweler's one's pretty good.
Because I get to choose a tool proficiency.
I get one of those for every long rest.
Yeah, and you seem to have the alchemist covered.
Yeah, I already have the alchemist, but that comes with blood hunter because I need that for my mutagens.
Ooh, warding bond can fuck me up. Maybe not. It's not too bad.
I need to make a correction. HP was too high. It is 29.
I was gonna say.
Okay, yeah, 27, 29. Yeah, there you go. That's a little bit better.
Mine's 20 now.
I did my math wrong.
I don't know what I want.
I'm still trying to choose my subclass.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
I'm like really torn right now, whether it's going to be Ancestral Guardian, Totem Warrior, or Zealot.
Ancestral Guardian. What else?
Totem Warrior or
Oh,
Zealot.
yeah. What totem would you go if you went totem?
Either bear or wolf.
Bear is the best.
But
Fucking-
wolf gives advantage to everybody when you're standing next to somebody, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
but we spread out a decent amount because I'm versatile.
Well, if he's
at both
standing next
motions.
to somebody, that means Elias and Malvius, Bells, Maltavius, their attacks would be at
Malvius?
advantage, right?
No, it's only advantage on melee attacks.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Never mind. Just kidding.
you're better going
Alright.
bear. That way you can get resistance to practically all damage except psychic, which
But
we
they're all
haven't
fine.
come.
The Zealot is really great, and Guardian is like one of the best like tanks in the game.
What should I get heroism?
I don't like the vulnerability aspect. I'm actually going to. I would rather take rapidity.
Yeah.
That way, I can actually take an extra 10 feet of movement.
Man, get it. Ancestral Guardian sounds fun. And the Zealot
Yeah, Zealot.
also sounds a lot of fun, or like a lot of
Alright.
fun.
Alright, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
What? Why do I have 2 sacred points?
So I should have a total of 6 spells prepared. If it says it's intelligence modifier plus wizard's level, so I'm 3 and there's 3. So that's 6.
Yeah, you can prepare up to 6 spells.
Does it change for the higher level spells, I guess? Like for second level? Wait. Well, like, is that split between all the spell levels? I'm not sure.
That's split between all the spell levels.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
There we go.
So any 6 spells that you want, you can prepare.
Alright, nice. Good to know.
Okay, there we go. I figured it out. For some reason, all my spells got fucked up, and I gotta go through and delete a whole bunch.
Yeah, that happened to a bunch of people. I think they did some kind of update. It broke something. But if you delete it and just re-pull it, it's pretty easy to just grab the spell again.
Well, I got duplicates. I have spells that I didn't even choose.
There's and you can have spells on the sheet. You just have to mark the ones that you prepared for the day, because you do the same thing as a wizard does. You prepare spells, but you can have any spells you want.
Yeah. There's I have a core that I go with, and it's just easier for me just to know what I have in, and I know that I can reset them every long rest, but I'm well, these are the ones that I use all the fucking time, and they're the ones that I'm gonna keep, unless there's a reason otherwise.
Yeah, well, you just keep those ones marked with the red dot as the ones you have prepared.
Oh, that's fucking brilliant. I didn't even see the red dot.
Yeah, that's how you mark prepared spells.
Okay. So I go to the compendium to add them?
Yeah, and you don't want to pull too many onto your sheet just because it really starts slowing down the sheet, unfortunately. But you can get
Yeah.
quite a few on there just to have and cycle between.
Because I know there's a few that I do want to use, you know.
But I would just delete them sometimes just to make sure you don't have too many build up on your sheet. But it can handle, like, some people put over 100 spells on their sheet and then it just crawls whenever I try to open it. Gail, can you do me a favor and track your resources through your Roll20 sheet just to make it a little easier for me to know what you have? Even if you don't track anything else there. Like your class resources.
Yeah, I can see.
Unless there's a
What I
way
do-
you can use Roll20 to display that, or Beyond 20 to display that info. So basically, on the Roll20 sheet, there's under short rest and long rest buttons, there's like a box there called class resource. And you can, like, for example, how many the blood things do you have per day?
1.
Okay,
And
or
then, well, you
that's
can put them in.
that's per
You can put
rest,
them in,
right?
and then if you hit the gearbox, right, I think you can set what each one resets on, because that's what I did for my channel
You
divinity
can,
Artist
yeah.
Divine Power.
So I know this one's a short rest. What's this called? Blood Maledict?
Yeah, Blood Maledict and my mutagens and my
How many mutagens do you have?
I have 1 mutagen right now.
And when does it reset?
Per short rest.
Okay, so you have 1 Blood Maledict, 1 mutagen. Anything else?
Blood Curse is 1 per short rest.
Okay, Blood Curse.
Yeah,
So
enhance
that's 1 of
abilities.
1.
Yep.
And that also is a short rest. So most of your stuff is short or long rest.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So if you hit the short or long rest buttons, it should put those back to 1. But when you use them, you, like, basically change them to 0. There's a way you can set it so a button will do that for you, but for now, like, so it's not too complicated, just like you can manually change them. And if you hit the short rest buttons, they should all reset to 1. Well, assuming I set them up right, which I didn't for that one. There you go.
Just so you guys know, I'm ready. Like, I finished my setup.
Yep, I'm ready too. I'm all good.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
I'm good.
I'll try to keep that in mind.
Elias, you good?
Yeah, just so I could see what your
Um,
resources look like.
Fair enough to keep going, yeah. I'm just
Yeah, and
adding a spell.
you're free to make changes before next session, but after that they lock in. So if you want to change something you pick this session, you can.
Doesn't affect me whatsoever. Hey, you get level 2 spells that I can set every day. That's
Well,
all I got. Extra spell slots. That's
Yeah.
all I got this level. Yeah. But I will appreciate 3 extra spells every fucking level.
Also, here's a fun thing. So my Blessing of the Raven Queen, now whenever I use it, I gain resistance to all damage until the start of my next turn.
Yeah, I know
Yep.
you were pumped by that.
I'm so excited
question.
for that.
I can use a second level spell slot for a first level spell?
yeah.
Okay.
Some
I'll
spells
cast it.
become more powerful, others do not.
So I can, and there's some spells that you can cast as a first level and say I want to cast it as a second to do like increased damage, right?
Your heals, for example, heal for more if you cast them as higher level. Your cure spells and your healing word spells.
My information shit's fucked up. Sorry. What the fuck?
All right, so it is 9 a.m. on the 93rd of summer as you all awaken to new insights, feeling empowered by your previous experiences. What do you all want to do?
We really need to get back to Chaur.
Yeah, I want to get back to Chaur.
Let's move.
Yep, let's go.
All right, so you spend the day traveling. Give me up to 2 survival checks from the group to do pathfinding. Or do you want to travel along the road?
I feel pretty confident traveling along the road now.
Alright, so if you take the
think you
road,
guys-
there's a little bit more danger.
That's up to you guys. Do you guys want to travel along the road?
Well, apparently
We
you got
can take
lost
the
on the
road.
way to the road with those rolls. So you managed to get back to Chaur. It just takes you an extra 4 hours.
Are there Fae in Chaur?
No.
Damn it.
So you arrive around 7 o'clock in the evening on the 93rd, but you do get back to Chaur. The guards are happy to see you and welcome you back into town. Heroes, what word do you bring from the farmlands?
We handled some business.
More bandits were taken out that have been attacking the farms.
Excellent.
We come back bringing some goods to share and sell for cheap with the town to help arm them some more.
He says, well, come in quickly. I'm glad that you're all safe. So the group enters town. What do you want to do?
First thing Gale wants to do, is there a local blacksmith?
There is.
Like super late though.
7.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not enough time to do any downtime activity today. But you can definitely go to the market. It's going to be open for a little longer.
Can I go to the market and exchange all my coins and upgrade them?
Where's the group space? The Maplewood?
The Maplewood.
Yeah.
All right,
Maplewood.
so Gale goes to the market. Who else goes? Ophelia.
I also.
Clank as well.
And Eldwin.
Oh, do you all just go to the market?
Or
Does anyone not go to the market? All right, sounds like the whole group went to the market. All right, so I'll just send the party token there. It's getting late. The places are closing up. All the shops here are starting to close for the day. Not that there's that many of them. The town's still doing very poorly. You can buy most things for book price other than food.
Real quick, to change currency, between copper and silver is a difference of 10, right? And then between silver and gold is a difference of 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll, as I'm approaching a blacksmith shop with Clank at my side, I'll feel him tug on my arm. I'll look down at him. What? What's up, Clank?
I'm blacksmith. You don't need fine blacksmith. No blacksmith good as me.
Well then, it'll probably save me the money. The armor I'm wearing, the Iron Tide symbol. Do you think you could cast it out and put a new symbol on top of it for me?
No, you upset me. You go pay for it now.
Well, I didn't know your capabilities. I didn't want to bother you either. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you always have the time to do it.
I think that problem. I have no time.
So yeah, you with your smithing tools, you could do that in a few hours. You could probably do that tonight.
Oh, then yeah, give me your armor. Let me show you.
All right. I hand him over the armor, and
At
in
least you
place.
could remove the symbol in a few hours.
Yeah. I was just wondering if you could replace it with a raven skull.
You want my skull on there?
Hmm. More for the deity that I worship, but sure. Call
Weird.
it your
Okay.
mark.
So I guess that's what I would be doing the rest of the night.
All right. So you take his armor to the Maplewood Inn where you work on that, making a bunch of noise in your little lair area.
I'm gonna visit Doru.
Sorry, I got a quick question when you get the chance, Lou. Off topic.
Doru has gone home for the evening. He's an old man. He doesn't stay late.
Through my knowledge, can I summarize what the scroll of protection is worth?
So generally it takes a long time to sell something like that, and the price will vary wildly depending on who you can find who wants to buy it. This town is in no condition to buy an item like that, unless you want to sell it on the super cheap. Doru probably isn't going to have the money for it.
Oh, okay. Alright then, I would just stuff it back in my backpack and that's it.
At least you don't see Doru as someone who just has hundreds of gold pieces to spend on scrolls.
I didn't know they were worth that much, holy shit.
Yeah, no, scrolls are expensive.
Magic is, in general, pretty expensive.
Is this the type of scroll I can scribe onto my spellbook if I wanted to? Although...
No,
I know.
Here, I'll show you what the scroll does, because you did read it.
I know it's a protection for Fae.
Did you read what it does?
Not really. No. I guess it protects me from Fae.
And I hunt Fae.
Right.
Yo, what the fuck?
That's improper.
Even though I'm partially Fae myself. It's
Race
funny.
trader.
Well, I also hunt Fae, fiends, and undead, and then I have loose knowledge of aberrations.
That's nice. Thank you, Lou.
It comes with the trade.
Yep. So that's what it does. I think it can be activated by anyone. It's not one of those scrolls that requires you to be a magic user.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so anyone else doing anything tonight? Or shall I just pass the evening?
I'm just exchanging my currency for higher denominations.
Yeah, so they don't really have a bank in town. Are you willing to pay for an exchange? Or are you trying to find someone to do it for free?
I'm willing to pay.
I'll try and find someone that does it for free.
Alright, so the market's closing. Definitely people offer to exchange if you're going to give them a little something on the side. How much are you trying to exchange?
It was 200 copper pieces and 300 silver pieces.
And you're changing those to gold?
Yeah.
So one of the merchants here says he'll do it for a gold piece.
Okay.
Okay. So you agree, and he
Subtract
gives you, he gives you the denominations.
I do have a quick question, side note. The domain spells that you get, are those readied already? Like,
I believe
have
so.
in my arsenal?
They
Yeah.
are.
Okay. Perfect. That's all I needed. Thank you. Side note. I'm
And
okay passing time for the evening. As I say to the group, maybe we rest for one more night before we explain the news to our party.
Gale, as flavor text, is just gonna spend some time in his room, starting to brew some of those mutagens for himself.
All right. You can use the room, or you can use the group's room, the private area in the Maplewood, which is actually probably where Clank is right now.
Yeah, I'll just get my own room for the night
Okay.
and do it there.
All
Let
right.
Clank do his own thing.
All right. So Elias, did you say you were not willing to pay?
Wasn't willing to pay.
Give me a persuasion check.
Shit.
All right. You ask around the market, but you're not having much luck, and unfortunately, the market closes without you finding someone. So you may have to wait. Anyone else doing anything?
That's flavor. I'll just go to Clank while he's smithing, and I'll just start writing down and asking him questions. So how do you form that metal right there? How do you do that? Just bothering him, basically.
Okay.
That's all Olivius does.
All right. So the evening passes. Another day goes by. Go ahead and regain a hit dice, and another level of exhaustion goes away.
And we have a comfortability.
And since you are doing a town rest tonight, you don't have to worry about food, but you do have to spend at least one gold piece to, up to. Well, here, I'll just give you the rundown of the. What's it called?
Lodgings or
Expenses.
And
Yeah.
when do you want us to let you know what our comfort level has reached?
Just keep recording it. I'll probably ask if you're doing something in town. And
Okay.
I assume at least one of you is doing comfortable to maintain your base at the inn.
Yeah, I'm doing comfortable every
Clank
day.
is.
Okay.
Yeah,
Goodbye,
so,
10 silver pieces.
Okay. So the evening passes. It is now. Oh right, we're in fall now. The 2nd of fall, as I forgot, it only goes up to 92 days of summer.
Ooh.
So yep, it's getting colder out. The tree leaves are changing color. You all awaken to a bit of a chill from the cold air outside and the poorly insulated inn walls. What do you want to do?
Elduin is Elduin's just gonna wake up and just feel the familiar cold wind, but at the same time he's gonna take his bear necklace and his knife, and in the middle of the claw, he's gonna carve a symbol.
The middle of what?
The middle, on his bear,
The bear
in the,
claw.
yeah,
Oh,
the middle of his bear claw necklace.
your totem thing?
Yes, he's gonna carve a symbol.
Okay. So you carve your symbol on your necklace. I'm guessing you all kind of trickle down into your private room to get some morning breakfast, maybe some coffee, eggs. Since some of you are living comfortably, you are able to get more foods for the group in there.
Gale is gonna wake up a little early. And then before everyone starts waking up, he's gonna take a run through the town.
Like jog around?
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. You take a jog around town. I guess what does the group want to do today?
Actually, when the market's open, I want to actually go see Doru.
Yeah, he would be there. So you go to the marketplace to see Doru. She says, "Oh, hello again."
Hey, Doru, how's it going?
As
Feeling
well,
all right, old man.
it's cold, but it comes with this time of year. So I'll manage. How have
Yeah.
all of you been?
Oh, we've been doing righteous stuff, you'd say. Fighting bandits, you know, the usual stuff. I don't want to get into too much detail. Don't want to bore you.
He says, well, I'm just glad you're out there helping the townsfolk. I know some of them are in bad places thanks to these bandits.
Yes, and I actually found something uh, there, and I just show him the scroll that I found, the protection of Fae from Fae.
Says, oh, yes, this is a fairly powerful magical item.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder where the bandits got something like this.
I'm not sure. Maybe they have a spellcaster among the ranks.
Maybe. Well, that is a very useful find, Thal. He hands it back to you.
Actually, Doru, I was wondering you could do me a favor.
Yes?
Would you by chance... You see, I show my spell book. I have the identified spell in my book, but I don't have the necessary component of the pearl. Is it possible that I could trade you the scroll for the pearl, if you have one?
Well, that's not really a trade in your favor.
I just don't see us running into Faye anytime soon.
He says, well, I suppose I do have a pearl, but I think it would be a better investment if you were to just go to the jeweler and pay them for the pearl.
Yes, but I don't have 100 gold with me, unfortunately.
You see Gale just go running past you.
Hi, Gale. I'll just wave at him.
It's an unusual sight. He's not in any of his gear. He's just in like a white plain shirt and some
running in the cold.
Pants.
He's the Witcher.
Yeah. Actually, before you run off, Gale, I'm actually going to call you over for a second. They're like, hey, Gale, you mind come over here? So I want to ask you something.
Yeah, what?
Do you think we'll need the scroll?
Well, it's a protection from Fae, right?
Yeah.
We haven't really come across many Fae other than our new friend and really me.
Yes, and I'm wishing to trade it for a pearl that will let me cast Identify, which will help us, identify any magical items we might find on the journey. Do you think it's a worthwhile trade?
Something like that is good to have in our back pocket in case of anything. But being able to figure out any items we come across is also very useful. Really, it is up to you.
How long will you be open, Duro? I forgot.
Oh, I'm here till about sundown. So maybe around 4 or 5 in the evening.
Okay. I'll go ask the rest of my party what do they think. This is a group decision, I feel. I'll come back when we decided. You have the pearl, right? Just be sure.
Says, I have one for myself, but I can just give you money to buy yourself a pearl. I'd rather keep mine, as Identify is very useful.
Oh, yeah, that's fine, Doro. Alright. I'll see you later, Doro. I'll let you know.
Yes, good journeys to you.
I'll just pat him on the shoulder, and then I'll make my way back to the inn.
Okay, is anyone else doing anything in the morning?
Can I try and get my money exchanged again?
Yeah, sure. And there are more people at the market. Go ahead and give me another persuasion check with advantage.
Just do the conversions yourself. I'm sure the people of the town would be perfectly fine receiving 30 silver in exchange of 3 gold.
Well, yeah, some of them, gold actually is not as used in town because most people here use silver. But yeah, they are willing. How much are you exchanging? You find someone who's willing to exchange.
Shit. 300 copper.
Okay.
And 200 silver pieces.
Okay, so yeah, you would exchange those for gold, no issue.
Is that 23 gold then total?
Yeah. Anything else that you're doing in the market?
Elduin would like to just stop by at Melody's just to see if she's restocked on her wares.
She is busy helping doing doctor work for some people, but she seems like she has some herbs that she's waiting or just waiting for some time to convert.
While I'm waiting with the rest of the party, I'm gonna help treat the patients with Melody.
Okay.
And Sage, when you guys are ready, let me know, and I'll just spend the rest of my time there while everybody else is doing what they want in town. And Sage, just come get me, and we'll go meet and complete our contract when you guys are ready. And I tell Elduin.
Elduin
Okay.
just nods in agreement.
When does the group want to go meet up with, I assume Sithril, right? Or are you meeting up with Blackwater? Who are you working for?
Sithril.
Okay. Yeah, when does the group want to do that? It's probably about 10 a.m. at this point. It's been about an hour since you woke up.
About 2 p.m. How's that sound to you guys?
If you want to do downtime stuff, it would be 8 hours to work on that. But if you're just kind of hanging around town, then you can go whenever.
Well, yeah, let's try to get a full day of downtime then.
Can we just do like 4 months of downtime so I can stockpile us on health potions and poisons?
There probably would be consequences for taking that long to do stuff.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
But if you want to spend the day doing downtime, that's fine. You can put a day towards one of your downtime projects. Does everyone know or have a project they want to devote time to?
Yeah, we can buy health potions now, so... But I don't think we can buy poisons, so I'll start working on some poisons.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
so it's her.
Alright, so you're going to spend a day doing poison crafting. Okay.
Yeah.
What about... Elias, what are you doing today?
Honestly, I think I'm probably just gonna be going around and doing like little sleight of hand and performances for people around town to try and raise spirits.
Okay, so you're just kind of working around town to make the people feel a little bit better. All right, so you devote one day towards that, maybe in the marketplaces and the inns. What about Thal? What are you doing today?
Reading a book, and that's it.
Okay, Eldwin?
Elduin will just help out in any way he can with the town for a little bit up until we meet up with Sithril.
All right. Do you mean like charity work or just trying to work in general, like be a laborer?
Just be a laborer.
Okay. So you put a day towards that. Ophelia, you said you're working with Melody.
And then I also, when I get the time, I'm going to do that for like the entire day, is helping with the town and treating patients and everything. But I also want to send Jeff to the capital.
Jeff. The guy you saved?
Hirelings. He's one of our hirelings.
He would be a little bit unsure about a journey to the capital. That would be several weeks of travel.
Yeah, it's not
Plus the
advanced.
roads aren't exactly clear yet.
What you trying to do with Jeff?
I want to send a letter to the church and to the Crimson Blade and the Phoenix Guild. But After
says,
realizing that it might be unsafe, I wanted to tell Jeff to try to look into forming a small party and possibly go into resupply and get some other things. So I want to task Jeff to do that.
party to go where?
Like a small group to head to the capital.
So you want him to hire people?
Yes.
Yeah, he'll look into it. Go ahead and put that down as his current project. And, Gail, you said you were doing poison craft. So you can convert nature components into various poisons. Do you have that list?
Let me pull it up real quick.
Gail, I think that when we were looting, this was like 2 sessions ago, I got 10 GP of skeletal essence. I'm going to give to you to convert for me if that's okay.
That works.
Okay, go ahead and take the 10 GP. Where is the poison list? Poisons, here we go.
Compendium.
So, yeah, so there's a bunch of different types of poisons. If you just search for poison, one of the entries under rules is poisons, and it gives you a list of all the different types.
Is that in players or dungeon masters?
It's the DMG.
Okay.
A lot of these you can't make because you need specific items to make them, like for the carrion crawler's mucus, for example.
Yeah.
But others you can with nature components. I think. Let me see. I think it takes. Usual crafting rules, it's 1 week of work per 50 gold piece value. And you would make yourself, I believe, 6 doses per completed poison.
Yeah.
So it takes a while to craft these poisons. Like even the cheap ones, it would take 3 weeks of downtime.
Yeah.
But you can definitely start working on them. Like, yeah.
If I can, I'd like to start working on the serpent venom.
Okay, so that would take 20 days of downtime. So you can put a day towards that.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think that's everyone for the day. There's only going to be...
I would just do research.
Oh, did I miss you? All right, where are you going to research? Blackwater is the only one in town. If you want to research...
library.
Yeah, so Blackwater would let you use it. You would have to spend the 50 gold pieces to start the project, though.
That's a bit too much. Mayor doesn't have like a history of Chaur or anything.
No, the barracks doesn't have a library.
Cool.
Everyone here is, I don't want to say illiterate, but there's not a lot of books here.
Then I guess I'll cruise for. Yeah.
You'll what?
Cruising. Isn't that what's called? Cruising?
Oh, carousing?
Carousing, there you go.
Yeah, you can put a day towards that. So in the evening, you're going to go meet with Sithril as a group?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So the group heads over. It's getting close to sundown when you get to the Bloodhand base. Knocking at the door, the usual shady character will allow you entry, as they know you now. It doesn't seem that Sithril's here. However, Neil greets you in her office and says, hey, it's my favorite Trinity, the Holy One.
Elduin's gonna chime in and be like, I see you still have yet to find a shirt.
He says, "Why would you cover a perfect physique like this with a shirt?" And he kind of flexes his pecs. He says, "How goes your attack on the bandits?"
Well, that's why we were here, hoping to speak to Cithril about it.
Unfortunately, she is out at the moment. It's hard to catch her if you don't make plans. She's fairly mobile these days. But I can probably help you. What do you need? Or
Well, I guess the first question is can we make plans to see her before we discuss the rest of this?
she'll probably. Well, I can tell her you're looking for her. She can probably meet you over at the Maplewood. I assume you're still there.
Correct.
Or she'll send you a message. But as I said, I can also help you if you need something.
Well, we're coming into at least exchange for the contract that we have completed, but I think further negotiations might be best spoken with her.
What did you find?
We found the hideout that was listed, and we eliminated everybody that was associated at the hideout and took it out.
Oh,
So
but you all, you've been busy.
We've completed the contract that was requested of us.
He says, and did you find any information of value?
And that is what we wish to discuss with Cithril.
Give me a persuasion check.
We wish to go tit for tat. And, hold on, I'm looking.
He says, well, you could very easily say you defeated an enemy base. Do you have any proof? That's why I was kind of asking if you found anything of note at the base that you could show us.
We can give him the papers we found.
Just show him, and then I kind of turn to Clank. Should we just show him the letter between the war chief and Captain Graves?
I say, 1 second, let me grab, and I go into my bag, searching, looking confused, pulling out a bunch of papers, shoving them back in, and finally pull out 1 page of communication between Captain Graves and Orchard.
He says, this is all you found there? Seems like this is part of a larger stack of papers.
Oh, there was more information, but we have completed what we have. If you need further proof, you can go send someone out and check it out yourself, or you can look at all the wares that we recovered from all the villages that have been raided or all the farms that have been raided in the area.
Fine, mouthy little priest woman.
But for further information, we wish to be compensated with other information as well, and that's why we believe Cithril would be the best party to speak to about these matters.
So he hands you each a small bag. He says, 6 of you, 185 gold each. These are different people, but there are still 6 of you. So here, take your money.
Nice.
And you would each gain 185 gold pieces.
Woo!
He says, now, there is still the offer of the 200 gold pieces bonus if you find info on their main base. Did you find anything in that way? Any papers?
Start drawing a map on the ground.
What map?
And it's gonna somewhat be a replica of the map that we found.
How would you draw it on the ground?
With chalk and mimicry.
Go ahead and link mimicry.
Oh, expert duplication. There you go.
All right. Give me an intelligence check. Uh, since I assume you don't have cartography or survival trained.
I'm not in either of those.
So yeah, it would just be intelligence then. Not a save, just a check.
Oh, my bad.
Okay. So you start making markings on the ground. Neil would say, "What's this? Some kind of map? Why are you messing up the floor in Cithral's office?"
You say you want information and map. I give you a map.
He says, "You didn't find a map at their base."
We did.
Oh, can I just see the map instead of whatever this is?
We can talk about that if we exchange some information that we would like to acquire from Cithril.
We want to talk to Cithro before we start doing all this.
Fine, fine. How about tomorrow? I have her meet you at your Maplewood Inn, and she can discuss things with you in person.
That would be ideal. Thank you, Neil.
This
Neil, how you get such strong physique?
Says
How many
lots of
push-ups do you do
push-ups.
a day?
He says that's my little secret. And he gives you a wink. Now get out of here, you
Eldon just
knuckleheads.
shout out. Better have some decent armor next time I see you.
Says, I don't know. This armor's pretty decent, and he flexes his pecs again.
Yeah.
All right, so you head out.
As we head out, I say, stay golden, pony boy.
And I'm going to erase the map on the ground before I leave.
All right, you rub it with your foot. It didn't look like he could read it anyway. It had all those secrets on it. But you head back to the Maplewood for the evening. And anything else you're doing before another day passes?
I will ask the rest of my party. So, what do you guys think about me trading the scroll for a pearl?
Didn't you just get 185 gold pieces?
Yeah, but still.
Clank will hold out his bag of gold and say, "Take my gold for Pearl. You keep scroll. Scroll could be good. You copy it into your book, right?"
I don't think I can I? You said I can't. Luke?
You could. It wouldn't do anything in your book.
Yeah. You gotta.
What if you sell it, get your pearl, and then we can just split the rest of the money? You just keep that 10 gold as a bonus.
Well, the
doing
thing
work.
is, this scroll is very valuable, and most people want to buy it. But Duro is willing to trade for it for a pearl, so we can cast identify and identify any magical item.
Pearl.
I'd be okay with you identifying.
We find Pearl in market.
Yeah.
They're gemologists there.
Yeah, but it has to be a pearl worth at least 100 gold, and that's half my money.
And Clank's gonna hold out his 100 gold pieces.
You want to give me 100 gold for a pearl?
Yeah, if you won't spend it, I don't need 100 gold.
I'll just. Thal looks like looks to the side and he's like, yeah, I'll just take 50. I'll use it to buy pearl.
Okay.
And,
Pearl important. You help party a lot.
I will, Flank.
Well, if you want to go to the marketplace, because it, oh wait, no, never mind, it's closed. You have to go tomorrow, but that's fine.
All right. That's fine by me.
All right. Anyone else doing anything besides enjoying your drinks?
I was creating a new token for Gale for the new armor.
All right. So Shock would actually show up later in the evening. He says, I have heard good things. How goes the fight with the Iron Tide?
Eldwin just kind of mulls over that.
pretty good, Thou.
I'm
I think
still
we-
trying to. Sorry, go ahead.
Not Thou, Shock. We think we found their base of
This is
operations.
excellent. You mean somewhere in the forest around here? Or is there another base? Because I know you were speaking of going to attack their base, weren't you?
Yeah, I'll turn to Clank and be like, "You wanna show him the map?" I think we can trust Shock.
And a few minutes later, Melody enters the room as well, carrying another pint of ale, which she gives to Shock, and he smiles and thanks her.
I'll look at Shock and say, "You work for Blackwater. You're friends with us, right?"
And he says, "Of course, you saved Melody here. I owe you. I owe you eternally." And she smiles.
Then we trust you, and we trust your advice. And I begin unscrolling the map and explaining it to him.
Says, "My, it's a strange map. I don't recognize a lot of these markings."
It's just simple code. Simple code. And Clank starts writing out some formulas that break the code and explains what the map means.
Well, if my knowledge of maps is correct, I believe this is pointing to someplace about 3 days from here, off in the grasslands.
Yes. But we expect their base to be very strong. I don't know if we can defeat it ourselves. Do you have any idea? Irontide said they need payment. They promised pay, and somebody in town betrayed them. How we pay Irontide?
Oh, someone paid them. Strange.
Somebody promised pay and didn't pay.
Do you have any idea of their numbers or what sort of
I know
force?
they have more than 4.
Says, well, more than 4. That's a pretty big range. I don't really know anyone but Blackwater who would have the forces to help you fight off whatever numbers they have.
Well, I think it was because Blackwater had them retrieve something. Well, I'm not sure, but
And
it has
didn't
to be
pay.
Do you know this for a fact?
We do.
not for a fact, but I'm definitely.
Says
This
it's
is why the Iron Tide are attacking, though. That's what
It's,
they say, at least.
Blackwater is fairly well off and well known in this area. It would be dangerous to accuse him of bringing these Iron Tide without some proof.
Yes, but he's the only one here I think who has enough money to hire someone like Higher Tide.
He nods. He says that's true.
We collect some minor evidence, but we have no big proof.
What about the
We
Blood
just have
Hand?
small clues.
Do you think the Blood Hand could have brought them?
I personally don't think so.
He says that's they have quite a bit in the way of resources, and they're not
We
above
listened
hiring
to
mercenaries.
Iron Tide talk, and they know talk Bloodhand, but we hear Blackwater.
As well, again, it's a dangerous accusation, but if it is him,
Which is why it's just staying in this room between us until we can find it out.
he says, of course, and Melody nods as well, very seriously. He says, we will not give away any of the secrets that you share with us. But as far as advice, I mean, it would be good to know more about what was going on at this base. If it is a whole battalion of mercenaries, I don't know what we could do against them unless you were using some sort of hit-and-run tactics to weaken them.
Do you think
That may be a good idea.
if Blackwater's the one, let's just hypothetically say that Blackwater's the one who, I guess, did not pay up. If we deliver Blackwater himself, do you think they'd go away? If it was Blackwater,
Says I
or do
don't
you think
know.
Chuck?
I have no idea what these mercenaries' motivation is at this point. I feel like if they didn't get paid, they generally would just leave. I mean, I don't know if there's much profit to beating up a bunch of farmers and looting crops. I can't imagine they're making much for the amount of work they're putting in.
Unless
So
there's a lot to go.
who knows what their motivations are?
Hmm.
Perhaps it's some kind of honor thing. They feel slighted, so they're making Blackwater pay. But honestly, I don't feel like this is just that, because attacking farmers doesn't really hurt Blackwater. There might be more to this.
That one orc we tied up was really on about honor and stuff, wasn't he?
You
He
are
was.
correct. But then he lied to us, trying to get free.
Maybe it's just their.
What happened to him, by the way? I thought we were
Oh.
going to bring him back.
Oh, I killed him.
Oh.
Oh, I thought he died in battle.
Well, technically he did, but he was like being an asshole and like telling us that we're inside the house, so I killed him. Because
Sorry, I was just so out of it after almost dying again. I wasn't even paying attention. I was just listening to you guys as we were running for our lives.
I feel like he told us everything he knew anyway. But
I still wish we could have had some extra help working in the town.
yeah, that's true. But well, what do we do now? What do you guys think? Should we just rest up and head for the campment?
Well, Cithril is supposed to talk with us today.
Maybe we rest up, we prepare, and we
You'll have-
plan to scout the areas around the camp and figure out best way to get Orcar's attention.
Wait, did I pass another? I did. I passed another day after the downtime, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so this is a new day. It's yeah. Okay, it's 10 a.m. right now.
So we have to do our pay for our night again.
Was that a second night in town?
Yeah, that
It's
would
just
be.
one.
Okay, so yeah, do go ahead and spend money for your expenses again then. And this might be a good place to stop. But yeah, the group can either head to the base. You could try to speak with one of the factions in town to gain more info. It's sort of up to you what you want to do at this point.
We have Cithril coming to talk to us, right?
Yeah, you have Cithril
Yeah.
who's going to show up at some point today.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of things on your plate. And you can also spend another day of downtime if you want, as you kind of wait for the deals to solidify.
Just do a city builder. We just build up the city.
But yeah, let's
what I
do
want.
MVP votes. You probably need more money to build up the city.
Yeah. We got place some farms there, place some blacksmiths right over there.
It's fine.
Today was a fucking rough battle, man.
Yeah, it was.
I was kind of
Jesus
surprised you all
Christ.
stayed at their base for as long as you did.
You know, so was I, but I thought it would be a little more, you know.
Alright, I got 3 votes. I need 3 more.
I don't remember how to do the whisper.
/
it
W space
is-
GM.
It's
Space.
this without the parentheses, and you just give the name of who you're voting for.
Ooh, DM.
Either one will work, DM or GM.
Is it true that D&D has licensed dungeon master or something?
Probably.
I'd believe that.
I like GM more. It sounds less kinky.
Oh.
Yeah.
Trust me,
yeah.
being it. Trust me, I
DM.
know the double entendre of being a dungeon master.
I want my DM to be the numerator and be on top, and I will denominate the shit out of you.
I don't know how to take that. All right, so Elduin with 2 votes, you are the MVP. Congrats.
Oh damn!
Ooh.
Hell
Hooray.
yeah, bud.
Good
Hey.
job.
You took those
Yay.
axes to the face real good, man.
You got beat up very well. Congrats.
Mhm.
He's missing a few teeth, but he's doing all right.
All right, so
Oh, that was
we'll
pretty split.
end on the 2nd of fall at 10 a.m. I'll be here taking some notes, but you are all welcome to stay or go.
Have a good night, y'all.
Yeah,
Stay
well, I
or
go.
should I?
See ya.
Hey, Jinx.
Also,
All right.
also, Gail's got new fit. Put it in the chat.
Huh? New fit?
Yeah, Gail's got the half plate armor. So I have an unhealthy obsession with making tokens for every little variation for everything, because I pay for Hero Forge. By God, am I going to fucking use it?
Arian's grandma says you look lovely in your new clothes.
Yeah, Grandma sure loves it when I put on the thong.
You're so cute with your half plate now.
Meanwhile, elsewhere outside of Chaur,
Did Carrier go back to his grandma or something?
Yeah.
And there is his new token. I'll send that to you, Lou.
Yeah, sure. You can also set your token to whatever you want to be set to in your character sheet.
Why I look like an anime girl, you know.
Yeah, you fucking weeb.
After we say Char, we should have like a vacation each episode.
And we
Gail's just
it
in the
really would be an
background.
anime at that point.
Gail's
It's
just in
gonna
the
be our filler arc.
background.
Let's do a cooking contest.
Or a day at the beach.
Yeah.
or like a volleyball tournament.
Yeah.
Would Ophelia have floaties?
Probably.
Natural floaties.
Yeah.
Yatta!
Plank would probably need floaties.
Hey,
Senpai.
Crows can totally swim.
Really?
I've never seen a crow like
I've never
swim.
seen a.
Well,
no,
have you
actually,
ever tried? Have you ever Googled it?
It's because they're really fucking good at it.
I've only seen birds like float. I don't think I've ever seen them swim, except for penguins.
That's because their little feeties are working hard under the water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, peeps. I'm gonna head to bed.
Peace,
Yep.
man.
Night.
Same here.
See you
Later.
guys
Good
later.
job.
It was a
Adios.
good game.